I guess Ethan Coen just really wanted to make a queer comedy with his wife. All right. Hi, everyone. Back again with another movie for you. This one is a bit on the lesser-known side. This is Drive-Away Dolls, which is directed by Ethan Coen and co-written with his wife in what I guess is like a trilogy of films of just queer lesbian comedies that they just wanted to make. They just want to make for fun, and this is the first of that. It's a tight hour-and-a-half movie, and it's honestly a lot of fun if you go into the right mindset. Now, I went to this pretty cold turkey. I knew nothing about it going into it. This is when Melinda talked me into watching, and I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And you know what? It's a lot of fun. It's very reminiscent of the Coen brothers' earlier work, like Raising Arizona, or even like the sillier parts of The Big Lebowski, or anything along those lines, where it really plays into this over-the-top, like Looney Tunes kind of style of humor, and I really vibe with that. I really dig that. And so this movie is zany, it's wacky, it's got a great chemistry between its leads, Margaret Qualley and Geraldine. Oh God, I'm gonna butcher that last name. Geraldine Viswanathan. Actually, pretty good. Who played the very typical, like, one is very introverted and like professional and logical. The other one is more extroverted and out there and flamboyant and spontaneous. As they go on this road trip journey to deliver a car, unbeknownst to them, there's a special package in the car that carries some stuff that leads to a lot of hijinks and some pretty good hilarity. So this is really up there with, again, I feel like Raising Arizona is the best applicable example because it has a very similar style of humor. It's very, Burn After Reading is another good one. I feel like it's kind of the combination of those two, where it has like just increasingly absurd situations, wacky transitions, big sense of humor for really no big reason, and a lot of great character dynamics and chemistry with each other. And it's hilarious. I had a great time with this. This is like one movie I talked next about where I'm like, this movie got shit on? I have no idea this movie got shit on, but it shouldn't have, because it's really funny. And it's really good. It's very reminiscent of the Coen Brothers' earlier work, and if that's kind of your vibe, then this one is gonna work with you pretty well. I'm gonna look this up on Rotten Tomatoes, like not because I really even take Rotten Tomatoes seriously anymore, but just because I'm curious. Okay, I got like 63, and a lot of negative audience scores. So you guys are fucking wrong. I don't know. Some people on the internet these days, I don't even know anymore. I've already talked about like 3 other videos recently, so I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, like it's there's not a whole lot to say about it, I think, because it is a very straightforward movie for the most part, at least in its premise and its setup. But where it succeeds and where it thrives, in my opinion, is just in the chemistry between the characters, is in just the fact that it's not afraid to be silly and over the top in a way that's not obnoxious or pretentious or in your face about it. It just feels like it comes very natural to the characters, and it just has some wild-ass transitions for the sake of having wild-ass transitions. It feels like a fun passion project. It feels like this wasn't really trying to be anything ultra-mainstream. This feels like it really was just a man wanting to make a movie with his wife, and this is what they came up with, and they had a lot of fun time making it. And I had a lot of fun watching it. Yeah, I think this one pretty straightforward and simple because I don't have too much to say beyond that without going into spoilers. I'm trying to do less and less in these videos, but I do think I think if you've liked Burn After Reading Raising Arizona in the past, I think you'll like this movie too. It is very much in that same style of humor, and that is my shit. So I enjoy this movie greatly. So yeah, I think that's all I got for this one. This is gonna be a short 5-minute review, but we're just chugging right along. We'll get to the next one. All right, see you guys later.